A warm greetings to everyone. Agriculture Makers in Mission IBPS AFO welcomes you to this video. And in this video, we are going to see the NABARD bankable project on pomegranate part 2. And it is a continuation of the previous one, in which we are going to see about the training and pruning, flowering, harvesting, grading, and everything regarding the pomegranate that we have left in the last video. And come on, let's get into the video. Firstly, it is the training and pruning. Usually, pomegranate trees are trained to multi-stem training system because single stem training system leads to the attack of stem borer and shoot hole borer. Okay, pruning is not much required in pomegranate. It is only used for the removal of ground suckers, water shoots, cross branches, dead and diseased twigs, and also to give shape to the tree. A little thinning and pruning of old spurs is done to encourage the growth of new ones. And with this, training and pruning is over. Next, we are going to intercultivation in pomegranate. Intercropping with low growing vegetables, pulses, or green menus is beneficial. In arid regions, intercropping is possible only during the rainy season, whereas winter vegetables are feasible in irrigated areas only. Okay. Next, it is the pomegranate flowering. Usually, the pomegranate flowers throughout the year in central and south India. Okay. Flowering can also be induced artificially depending upon the precipitation patterns. During June-July in case of Mrig Bahar, September-October in case of Haste Bahar, and January and February in case of Ambe Bahar. Keep in mind all those months and the Bahars. And in areas having assured rainfall, where precipitation is normally received in June and comes up to September, flowering in June is said to be advantageous. When we receive the precipitation, and this time is very good for inducing the flowering in case of pomegranate cropping. Likewise, monsoon normally starts in August means flowering during August is beneficial. Areas having assured irrigation potential during April and May means flowering during January can be taken, and where monsoon starts early and withdraws September means induction of flowering in October is possible. Okay. Considering the comparable yields, price and irrigation needs, October cropping is recommended, then coming to the January flowering. And here they are saying that if irrigation in April, May is assured means January flowering is beneficial. This is why, because if flowering occurs in January means fruit will come to maturity in April, May. In that time, there should not be any moisture stress as the temperature will be very high, which leads to the fruit cracking. Okay. And next to this, we are coming to the harvesting and yield of pomegranate. Pomegranate flowering to fruiting takes place within 5 to 6 months, and they should be harvested mature. And the maturity indices is the change in skin color to yellow, that is slightly yellow, and it will give metallic sound when tapped, and it is not the dull sound, it is the metallic sound when tapped. A grown up well kept tree should give 100 to 150 fruits per year. Okay. And in case of Ganesh variety, the high density planting with 1000 plants per hectare with the spacing of 5 by 2 meter has been found profitable with a crop of 50 fruits per year due to the high density planting. And then after harvesting, fruits could be cured. It is important because removing the field heat will enhance the shelf life of the fruits. Next to this, therefore, and after curing, fruits should be graded, and the gradings are A, B and C. A grade it is 350 gram and above, and B grade it is 200 to 350 gram, and C grade it is less than 200 gram. And coming to the storage aspects, cured fruits have good keeping quality, which can further be prolonged through cold storage. That is, when stored at 0 degree centigrade. Actually, I have copied it from the NABARD official website itself and changed it. It is 0 degree Celsius to 4.5 degree Celsius. Okay. 0 degree Celsius to 4.5 degrees Celsius with 80% of relative humidity. The fruit remains safe even for 7 months. Okay. And next to this, post-harvest management in pomegranate cultivation. And coming to the other type of grading and storage, there is also other grades including super, king, queen and prince. Okay, besides they are 12A and 12B. Fruits of 12A grade are generally preferred in southern and northern regions. Okay. And the other storage methodology is the fruits can be stored up to 2 months or 10 weeks at a temperature of 5 degrees centigrade. Okay. Longer storage can be attained through at 10 degrees Celsius with 95% RH, and it also avoids the chilling injury as the storage is higher than 5 degrees centigrade. When it comes to 0 to 5 degrees centigrade means there will be chilling injury in the pomegranate crop. Okay. And next to this, it is packing and transportation. CFB boxes are mostly used, and in a single box they will be packing 4 to 5 queen, 12 prince and then some of 12A and 12B grades. Okay, there are two types of CFB boxes. It is white and red, and with white having 5 plies are used for export purpose, red having 3 plies are used for domestic markets. Usually red colored boxes are cheaper than white color boxes, and cut pieces of waste paper are generally used as cushioning materials. Okay. And then in case of marketing, it is based on their commission agents or village level trade agents, etc. And with this, the NABARD bankable project on pomegranate concludes. And keep watching our channel for the next earliest updates. And thank you for all your supports.